Or how do you dye your eggs? This is Prepology, a set of 2 silicone egg droppers. So whether you are boiling your hard-boiled, your soft-boiled, your medium-boiled eggs, or whether you are dyeing your Easter eggs, now you don't have to use that trick where you're trying to place them on a spoon and gently place them in, or you're trying to use a ladle to get them up and they crack and you have to worry about them. Now an all silicone egg dropper for $20, new today. Easy meal prep, and really take away all the headaches that you usually have when you boil eggs. This is Chef Mark Gill.
Hey.
He is here. I love when Mark has a nice big smile on his face because I know that it's a good item. And that usually happens because Mark's with Prepology, and Prepology brings us amazing items. But this one really is not only fun, it is so useful.
I'll tell you what, the more eggs go up, the more I've been loving this the last couple of months at home. I've been dying to show this to you.
I couldn't get eggs yesterday at the grocery store. They were gone.
Right? Well, we're going to elevate them here too.
Yes.
All silicone from Prepology, which I love. This is designed to make everything when it comes to making eggs in the kitchen easier. And here's why. We've got the little holes on the bottom there, which are going to allow all of those eggs to get surrounded by water when they get put into the boiling pot. And before I pull these out, I want you to see something, and this is why you love this. Have a look at this rolling boil. The problem with eggs in a pot, they bang together, they hit the side. We grab one of these things, we try and dig it out, we break it. And the more eggs cost, the more of a pain that is. So watch this. I'm going to pull this right out. I'm going to give this just a second for that water to drain out of those little cups, and then I'm going to move it right from here into the ice bath. And here is how the best way to peel eggs is going to happen. When people put it in the ice bath, remember, you're not going to leave it in there to get cold.
Okay.
You're not going to let it sit in there long enough to hit room temperature. You're going to put it in there for 15 seconds, not 14, not 16, 15 seconds. So when it comes out of here, the egg on the inside has shocked itself a little bit smaller and pulled itself away from that membrane. So now when it comes time to peel, it's not that hard, laborious process. It just comes right off because everything has separated, which I love. Now, we're on live TV here, so we don't get these eggs in kind of exactly at the right time. You're going to put them in for exactly 13 minutes, give it that 15-second egg wash, and you've got the easiest peeled eggs you've ever seen. And here's my next tip. If you find eggs in the fridge and you're not sure if they're hard-boiled or raw, just give them a little bit of a spin. That one's raw, that one's hard-boiled. That one's hard-boiled, that one's raw.
Interesting.
Bottom line is, guys, this is the best way to make the easiest hard-boiled eggs you've ever made. All you do is put in 1 through 6 of them. You don't have to do 6 at the same time. Let it submerge. No knocking, no breaking, no nothing.
Okay, let me take you through the colors. New today, really amazing. So you are looking at the tomato option. And remember, you are getting a set of 2. So this is $10 and $10. That is either keep for yourself or talk about a great gift. Add this to an Easter basket. Add this just to your everyday gift closet. Here's your tomato. We have aqua for you. We also have this in the amethyst, in your eggshell, which is perfect, right? Eggshell color. That is the most limited, however. And finally, we do have the raspberry. So 2, we're starting to get very busy. So remember, if you can't place your order, go to QVC.com or use our mobile apps. We are boiling, but we're also thinking dyeing your Easter eggs.
How much fun is that? Now, I am going to throw out just a little bit of a disclaimer here. When you're dyeing your eggs in heavy dyes, your piece here can pick up the tiniest little tinge of that dye, but it absolutely doesn't affect how it works and its performance. So let's go ahead and show you how this works again. I'm going to take these out of there. You can see the draining in the little holes that are on the bottom. That also makes sure that while this is in the water, those eggs remain surrounded by that hot boiling water without knocking together and without breaking. So while this sits in its egg bath for a minute, have a look at this. Here's a super fun idea. You know, we went out to a restaurant lately, or a little while ago, and they had egg flights. And those things were $20 for an egg flight. So here, try making it at home on your own. We did a little shrimp one there. I've got some lime here. I'm going to put one on either side.
Nice that is.
Isn't that beautiful? And that's going to go ahead and hold our 3-bean salad into place with a little cilantro on top. And let's finish it off with a real fun one. I've got some crushed up chopped dates. We've got a few nuts on there, some feta cheese, and just a little drizzle of honey. Now listen, you can go ahead and spend $15, $20, $25 on something like this at a restaurant. Or you know what? Have some fun with your perfectly boiled eggs and try these at home. Wow. That is one of the coolest, funnest new party foods that I've seen in ages.
People are loving
Aren't they
all
loving
of these.
them?
Almost like a charcuterie board mixed with eggs and just all these different flavors.
Just the best. Just
I'm
the best.
also thinking so many people make deviled eggs for their holidays and for their occasions.
Exactly.
This is a perfect way. And you do have that 6 egg capacity. You are getting 2 of them. So if you wanted to, get 2 pots going. If you're making a huge amount, if you're going to go with your dozens of eggs for those deviled eggs or for any of your egg flights, you could get 2 pots going and have multiples going at once.
Exactly.
But all of the headaches from trying to slowly, gently put the eggs in, from lifting them out, from keeping them from breaking, now your headache is gone.
Right.
Prepology has taken away all that headache and it has just given you a really easy way to remove and add your eggs.
Exactly. And remember, you don't have to use all 6. If you're just doing 1 or 2, put 2 there. You can offset the 3. It really doesn't matter. The point is that once you put them in there, again, as long as you're not starting with a cracked egg, this isn't going to crack your eggs for you.
Right.
So no matter how much that water boils and knocks things back and forth and makes them shuck and jive and dance and jiggle, it's never going to hit each other. It's never going to hit the side of that pot, and you're never going to have to break it with that spoon. So whether it's the perfect hard-boiled eggs or fun at Easter time, Prepology, our house brand, we're the ones that make sure that everything we get to you from Prepology is fun and functional, and every piece matches every other piece in your collection.
Let's take you through the colors. I do also want to let you know it is BPA free, it is dishwasher safe, so you could throw this into the dishwasher if you do need to get this clean. And it's heat safe to 450. And Mark, what temperature does water boil at?
212.
212. So
fine.
You're going to be totally
Throwing
good.
stuff at me.
Thank you for knowing that, because I did not remember that. This is your tomato set of 2. We have aqua and amethyst. Here is your eggshell. And finally, your raspberry. New today. Use QVC.com or our mobile apps because we're getting very busy. It's $10 and $10 because you're getting a set of 2. Thank you so much, Mark Gill.
Thank you. How much fun was that?
So much
I'm
fun.
Go
I
enjoy
love
that
that.
egg flight of mine. Let me
Amazing.
tell you something,
Yeah,
right?
enjoy that egg flight. All right, my friends.